The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Good morning, everybody. Tom and Tommy O'Brien. We get the Dow up 46 points, currently trading at 23,604. NASDAQ positive by about 4 points as well, trading at 68.94. Excuse me, Dow's positive by 46 points, and S&P's positive by 2 points, trading at 2604. Morning, Tom. We'll start Monday morning off with all major indices higher. What do you say?
4 days off, nothing's changed.
That's
it's all
right.
green, man.
And man, we missed what did happen Friday. The big headline, of course, I saw was Bezos becoming the $100 billion man, and that kind of woke me back up to the market doing well. I think Amazon was up almost like 2.6% on Friday. Yeah, so, you know, it closed Thanksgiving Day below 1160. And it looks like it traded to about 1186 on Friday. And right now we're at 1205, up another 1.6% as retail sales look like they're doing well for the retail giant Amazon.
Huge.
Yeah.
And what you have, so check this out, folks, is that they speculate that Amazon took in 50%, 5-0, of all the retail sales on Friday. Never mind Cyber Monday, right, today. We're talking about on Friday. So that's the number that came across. It's like, oh, my God.
That is
right?
staggering.
That is staggering. There's no doubt about that.
It is.
That is 50%. And today, I mean, they're taking 50% today. They're expecting like $6.2 billion in sales today. So big number, man. Big number. No
Pretty
doubt
wild,
about that.
for sure.
Yeah. So gold, as you were saying a little bit earlier, gold's up 580 right now. Now, gold was catching a really good bid. Let's go take a look at that gold market. So inside gold out here, and this is where the dollar was getting destroyed. The dollar's trying to make a comeback. Gold hit $12.99. We've done 208,000 contracts. Now, that's great contract volume. You know, so bottom line is that you're pushing into the last swing point out here, which was the $12.97. We did 385,000. We're going to do probably that today. We're already at 208. So
okay.
That's a good number this early in the morning. If we go over to the dollar index and we take a look at the dollar index, that dollar index came down hard last week. And what we had out here this morning start moving down, got into 92,430. Right now we're at 92,660. And you get an expansion of volume there too. So bottom line is that we're gonna have some volatility out here inside that metal market, inside the dollar, I suspect today. And more than likely, this is going to be all about what's going to happen with the tax plan this week. You know, it's like,
sure.
Okay, you know.
Yeah.
Notes and bonds, you get the note market flat at 124.29. 30-year bonds down 5 ticks at 154.03. And silver right now is up at that's 1701. Well,
You know, it's interesting, just keeping on Amazon. So I saw headlines as well where some of the regular retailers, in terms of Gap, Best Buy, they're getting some boost with some of their own Friday Thanksgiving sales. Looks like Gap is up about 3.2%, up almost $1, trading at $30.59. I was jumping around to Best Buy up 1.2% or 72 cents,
yeah.
57.72, and even Target. Okay, Target pulling back a bit. It was higher, now flat, but it was up almost $1.
It's a great point because you know what has happened here too. So picture when Cyber Monday first started, which I forget whether it's 10, 12, 13 years ago.
Sure.
Most people at home had a very slow internet connection, right? And so what used to happen then is that people would go to work, and that's where all the firing off of the ordering went, right? Now, that's changed dramatically in the last 5 years.
Sure.
And so with it, I would say that, hey, listen, we're not all going to, you know, just go to Amazon and order. Those stores are good stores. And once you start getting used to it, probably, you know, I can almost imagine 5 or maybe 10 years, maybe it takes that long to get used to it. But we'll probably be shopping online just like we used to actually shop at the store. I want to go to this store. I want to go to this store. I want to go to this store. That could actually happen. Do you know what I'm saying?
And I would say it's these companies getting with it as well in terms of, free shipping is a necessity at this stage versus, that's just coming about. A lot of these companies still charge for shipping and they use free shipping as their catch for a sale or something like that. And especially around the holidays, this sale, free shipping, it's a necessity. It is. And they've all adopted it though. That's you can expect that now, which is you got to do that to compete with Amazon. So they're getting a little bit better to be able to compete on that stage where you need to have that type of service for your clients, where free shipping, returns allowed, right, free return, whatever that. They're getting better where they can compete with the service that Amazon is so good at in terms of free shipping, returns, customer service, all of that.
There's no doubt. And I don't even want to think what that cost the company, right? That's what's heavy.
It is.
What I mean?
It's very big, and that's and that's what Amazon was so good at, not worrying about profits for so long, and they understood that you had to allow the customers to feel like they were able, if you're buying online and you're paying $15 to ship a $90 item, you feel like you're getting hosed from the get-go. So maybe you'll go buy in the store, where Amazon understood they had to clear away that shipping cost immediately. And they get you on the Prime, and then they suck you in completely.
It's a no-brainer.
It is.
It's absolutely a no-brainer. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
Let's go over to that dollar index for a second, because when we finished the program on a Wednesday, because that dollar was coming down. It was coming down hard. We did some real volume, and that was a fast move. So this is the first counter trend bounce that we did since April. It couldn't even do a 0.382 retracement from the high of January. So January, the week of January 3rd, dollars at 103. September 8th, dollars at 90.795. And, we just broke the 92.5, 90 mark this morning. Now, we're just slightly above it, but, it looks like we're going to have a lot more volume than that mark, so it's going to be a break of a swing on volume. That sets up a run after the September 8th low. Now, what's so intriguing about that, folks, is this. The September 8th low inside the dollar is the September 8th high inside the gold contract, as well as the September 8th high, I believe, in the bonds, too. Let me look this. Okay, so we take the 10-year. It is. So all those correlations are going to be really important, and it's like I'm really trying to figure out, like, the economy's going good, things seem fine. Why is the dollar continuing to get sold off? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay,
no, it's quite a trend.
Something is laying out here. It is, and interest rates. No matter how many times. The Fed wants to go up on short-term rates, which, they have already, and
and it's coming again in December.
Coming again.
Yeah.
But guess what? There's more demand than there is supply inside that market, and that's keeping rates low. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are going to be coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Dow right now is up 54. NASDAQ is up 4. S&Ps are up 2.5. Coming right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Technomental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Technomental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Technomental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionics, oil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated folic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Tom and Tommy O'Brien. Look at it. Dow Jones currently positive 63 points. NASDAQ positive by 7. S&P's positive by 2. You know what else is positive this morning, Tom? How about Bitcoin?
Oh my God! Seriously, let's pull that up, okay?
Seriously.
So you go over to Bitcoin, folks.
The fund is just not. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, $9,724 it hit this morning. So we're at 96.55 right now. Yeah.
Quite a number.
Well,
and just so if you know, I don't think you have a chart posted right now.
Oh, okay. Sorry. There we go.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. So, you know, it's just crazy is that.
Now, where does that gap come from? What
that gap open. I know.
I mean, there's no gaps in Bitcoin, so this is just some type of
I
ETF
don't know.
function. No, it's a true price. I just wonder how
it's a Bloomberg function, I believe.
Sure.
I think what happened. They must have different times that they finish this and open it again. And what happened here? I mean, I read the article. This was Asia when Asia trading started or opened up. Well,
okay.
What does that even mean? That's when the pop came in. You know, so it's like, okay, well, I'm not sure. That's
you know what? I heard that it went from 9,000 to 9,700 in a mere matter of minutes.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Because there is, and I'm just trying to see what that XBT is. Because, you know, Bitcoin, and that's one of the things that's interesting, it doesn't have an opening and a closing session because there's no exchange. There's no anything.
Right.
There's no, so that's, you know, some type of tracking. But either way, 9,700, pretty staggering for sure.
Yeah, so this is what this is. This is...
And just so if you could refresh your camera, we're just seeing something completely off, if you're referencing it. Thank you.
So it looks like what Bloomberg does, when I put a description of this symbol, it's virtual currencies are decentralized, math-based digital assets in which transactions can be performed cryptologically without the need for central issuing. The first Speculation and Proof of Concept of Bitcoin, the first widely used virtual currency, was published in 2009. So it looks like that they average these. That's all. They have Bitstamp, they have Coinbase, they have ItBit, and a couple. There's 4 of them out here. That's what it looks like to me. That they're averaging these prices and giving you a price.
Okay.
Yeah. Pretty wild though, man.
It is 10,000. Here we come. Far cry from where we were at the beginning of 2017, for sure.
Now, folks, if you want just the opposite of that about defined risk, okay, because in Bitcoin, well, if you were a bull, it's like you've had risk, but guess what? It's been a one-way trade. But if you were talking about defined risk, we're talking about marketplaces, you can come over to our website at TFNN, check out the Nadex platform. You can bring it up. They'll put $25,000 of paper money into your account, and you can walk along with us as we trade these defined option contracts. You know, it's so intriguing that this week, you know, we get gold had a nice move, but yet we're at 560 now instead of 12 bucks. The dollar is making its way back and it's trying to make its way back into the positive. And this is where, folks, whether you're trading the gold contract on Nadex or the dollar, that defined risk is so crucial to understand because these things not only move a lot, I expect we're going to see they're going to be moving a lot more the next few days because we're at critical areas right now. You know, it's like, okay, man, you know, you're breaking down, the dollar's breaking down, gold is looking to go topside. Now, in both cases, we got a little turnaround out here today. The real question is going to be, does it stay turned around or, in fact, does the dollar give it up again, you know?
Yeah, no, lots of, and when is, do you know when the Fed meeting is in December?
Yes, the Fed meeting, WIRP, is the 13th, I believe.
Yeah, 2-day meeting, 12th and 13th, press conference, the 13th, I believe, yes.
Yeah. So that's going to be a big one, you know, because the real question is going to be, do they, you know, give it, well, it'd be really bizarre if they didn't go up another 25 basis points. You get markets
sure. Could you pull up the Fed funds futures? I bet. I mean, right? It's got to be almost 90, 100%. I'm guessing.
Right.
Yeah. So that's 2 weeks from tomorrow, which is interesting. Yeah. They start the meeting. 97.
97.1. It's like, okay, man. You know, they want that wants higher price. And they'd have a hard time saying no when you got markets not only at all-time highs, but every day they're going to new all-time highs.
Agreed, for sure.
Yeah.
What else could you possibly be waiting for if not, as you know, markets approach new all-time highs. You know, new richest man in the world as Amazon just creeps on. You know, for sure.
Today alone, right? That's, I mean,
it's almost every day, right? And you know, what's staggering, what I was thinking about is that, you know, there's still so much growth potential in a company like Amazon. I know their PE is off the charts, but it's staggering to have the richest man in the world having his entire wealth into a company that could almost be at the beginning of its quest in terms of, you know, it's just beginning. It just acquired Whole Foods, right? They have nothing to do with almost groceries on this stage. They do, but they haven't even tapped it. And they haven't even tapped drug prices, you know, where they know they want to get into drug markets. There's just so much growth still. Pretty staggering.
It is.
Yeah.
And if we look at Amazon, I'm glad you just brought this up again because we had been talking about Amazon, folks, is a confirmed ABC structure in the way up. Now, when this was taken off, which was the last week of October, it was like, man, that's a big ABC up because it's a 300-point ABC up. 710 is your A point, which is November 18th. Your B point is 1,083 on the 28th of July.
Okay.
So what's that? That's approximately what's that? $360, I think.
Yes.
360. Well, your C point is 930. So you're talking about what? That's 1,300, right? I think that's right. Yeah, 1,300.
Yep.
And
1,290, 1,300, right?
Yeah, we've hit 1,213 today.
Yeah, we're almost right there.
You know, and what we're going to get more than likely is that, well, I know what we're going to get. We'll see what the sales come in. But what you're going to have tomorrow is that you're going to have the established sales for Black Friday, okay?
Okay.
And that's going to make a difference, because what has happened is that the first folks come out saying that Amazon took 50% of the online market on Black Friday. Now, between that and I'm not sure what day yet Cyber Monday is going to come out, but it's like, man, these guys can really do it. I mean, which is just a mind blower.
Hey, I mean, those Alibaba statistics in terms of billions in mere minutes.
Right.
They have quite the turnkey operation at this stage, and we all kind of flock to Amazon. Your first instinct, if you want something online, unless you're specific, want a specific retailer, is you go to Amazon and search it out. Must be nice to have, literally the world go to your site whenever you want to buy something online.
Sick. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. We're going to be with Rick from Largo. Dow Industrials are up 60. Nasdaq's up 5. S&P's up 2.5. Coming right back.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you, like it does me, call 1-855-750-4051 to find out what they can do for you. That's 1-855-750-4051. Call them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender. Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get 'em, folks.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen, live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den, absolutely free, for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video, giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Tom and Tommy O'Brien. We got a Dow positive by 62 points, Nasdaq positive by 6, and S&P's positive by 2. And let's go to Rick in Largo. Rick, good morning.
Rick,
Hi,
Rick,
Tom. Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
Yeah, it was fabulous. We ate lots, didn't we, Tom?
We did. We did. How about yourself?
Yeah, and I'm just thankful for, us having survived Irma and at the center of that storm didn't stay out over the Gulf. when it came up.
That's
our
a
way.
fact.
We agree, man. For
we
sure.
missed the bullet. That's
For
for
sure.
sure.
We did.
Yeah.
If that storm had stayed out over the Gulf, I don't even know if we'd be here now.
It's a wild one, man, for sure.
But my question is, I was looking at a chart of the EEM, which is the ETF that represents the emerging markets. I looked at it and I wanted to know if that is an example of a TriStar Doji. Try saying that 10 times.
Let's take a look. So you get the low for the year is 33, the high is 47. Yeah, that's pretty close. That's very hard to do. What a TriStar Doji, folks, is this. You have to have a gap on each side of it. Now, the difference with the EEM is that you're going to have gaps all the time because of the currency conversions, okay? So this is just a gapper in general because you got to convert dollars into basically the emerging market currencies. So I wouldn't look too much into it because this looks like it's an ABC up to me. When it took off topside, you can see the volume it had. So like the 8 point on this is, so what happens with a TriStar Doji, folks, is that that's a bearish occurrence. But when I look at this, this broke topside with volume. So it's like 46, you get a couple bucks. This is still strong, So I guess two different things, Rick. Because of the currency conversion, I wouldn't depend on counting gaps inside this at all.
Okay, well, I'm glad I checked with y'all.
Yeah, so yeah, it looks to me. I mean, you're pulling back today dramatically lighter volume where that gap was at the 47.10. You're at 47.23 right now. We hit 47.19. If I put this on a monthly, it's approaching the highs out there from 2011 as well as, let me see this. Yeah, this will be interesting. 2007. Yeah. Now, see what you do. This has everything to do with our interest rate structure in the dollar too. That's how these things, emerging markets, move. So we'll see how this shakes out. It looks to me like it's going to hit 50 though. $50.43. That's the high of that 2011.
I see that.
Yeah, but there's huge resistance because of those highs in 2007 that are laying out there. And
well, that's what had me kind of concerned because I thought I was going into resistance, and I thought, wow, yeah, I heard you talk about that in the past, and I thought, wow, maybe I should be careful here.
Yeah, it's going in there. That's for sure. I mean, that's are you long this right now?
Yes.
Okay, so I just keep it. Unfortunately, what happens with this, the EEM, is this. Let's say that if there's overnight, if we have an interest rate jolt in the U.S., right, or a dollar jolt, that affects the EEM ASAP. Because what happens with loose money, which we have, right, the EEM is fine.
Lots.
Exactly. If the market feels that the money's going to get locked down, even in the U.S., the emerging market gets hit immediately. But the way the interest rate structure is, we talk about it all the time, right? It's like, hey, these rates are not going up. So, I think you're all right now for a few more points. That's what it looks like.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, man, have a great one. Have a safe one.
Thanks, Rick.
Ditto.
Tommy, the one of the Tigers just brought up in the den. It's so true too. That Bitcoin near 10 grand is 7 times more valuable than gold.
That it is. You cannot deny the facts.
You can't deny it, and I guess we all got to be thinking about the same thing. It's like, is it real? Is it, a bubble? Is it this? I mean, people were saying it was a bubble at $2,000. It's 10. It's like, okay, can it go to 50? Yeah, it can.
Why not?
Why not? No, I know.
People said the same thing as, I'm sure 10,000 would have been a comparable conversation when it was at 500, right? Why is it at 500? Why is it, it worth 50% an ounce of gold versus now?
Yeah, 10,000 was a crazy conversation 6 weeks ago.
Exactly. Exactly.
Right?
And as it makes its way into the more mainstream things, and I would say that cryptocurrencies are only getting talked about more. They're only getting used more. We saw the deal with Square offering that you can now, and I'm going to paraphrase, but it was something where now you can store them on there, right? Maybe they have a wallet that you can buy Bitcoins and store them. So literally, it's just, it's not going backwards. Everything is going forwards in terms of integration, companies accepting them for payment, you know, mainstream processing companies now getting into it where you can buy them, store them. So
yeah, it's the demand.
Right.
What I would love to be able to figure out, and I don't think there's a way, how could you short the Bitcoin, right?
Yeah.
Before the CME allows you to trade it. Because my take is that the day that the CME, that we're trading futures on it, you're going to see not only volatility, but there's got to be a lot of people itching just to sell it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay.
Yeah.
You know, and that's one way that you are going to be able to sell it and sell it very quickly. And I suspect at that particular point, the bulls and bears will be lining up. And my first inclination is that it will go a lot higher, but then a couple of monsters are going to come in and try to sell those contracts down because they can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, in my head, you know, it's like there might be a lot of people itching to buy in the same way, and you know, it's
yeah.
I agree. There's definitely people itching to short because you can't short it. So
right.
By theory, of course, there's people out there who want to short it, and they can't right now. So the moment that you can, they're going to come out of the woodwork for sure. But in the same way, there's a lot of people that just aren't comfortable in buying it on exchange where, you know, I'm talking about one of these exchanges, not like an actual exchange, where they'll come into the market as well. We will see, man. And then, geez, if we ever get options, man, watch out.
I know. Oh, they'll get options on them. I mean, what?
Not if, but when.
All
I
you
agree.
need is a liquid market. They get a liquid market going in the futures. They'll get options on them.
I agree.
Which is pretty wild.
It is.
Telling you, man. It's absolutely
10,000. You know, just to bring up, we brought John Jameson on. We're going to be bringing him back for some great segments, man, on all these cryptocurrencies. And everything's context, you know. 10,000 means nothing if it's going to be at 20,000, 50,000, 100,000. We're at the very cusp of cryptocurrencies. So don't get caught up in that number being a staggering number in the grand scheme of things. It almost means almost nothing.
Yeah.
You know, it really does.
Buy more.
Right.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. We have the Dow Industrials up 60, Nasdaq's up 2, S&Ps are up 2, gold is up 650, silver's up 20 cents. Be right back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
It's that time of year again. The TFNN Salvation Army Tiger Dollar Holiday Sale is back. Through this Sunday only, you can get a 25% bonus on any Tiger Dollar purchase, and up to 10% of whatever you spend will be donated to the Salvation Army in your name. This sale only comes around once a year and is one of the most rewarding promotions we have. Tiger Dollars are a great way to add extra savings to any TFNN product or service. Whether you're considering signing up for any newsletter or workshop in the future, or you're already a subscriber, Tiger Dollars offer an immediate savings on any TFNN newsletter, webinar, workshop, or Master Trader series. And they never expire and are fully transferable to friends and family. For all the details and to take part in this special promotion, visit the front page of TFNN.com before this sale ends Sunday, December 3rd. And happy holidays from TFNN.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Tom and Tommy O'Brien. We got Dow positive by 70 points, S&P's positive by 2, and NASDAQ positive by about 6 points currently. 5 points. There we go. Everything positive. Everything green.
Everything green. And, you know, what's interesting here, if we go to the NDX for a second, you can see, you know, Allergan's putting 2.2% into it. Amazon's putting 1.9, and Amazon's up $22, man. So... inside the NDX, you know, you got WorldCom. I mean, Western Digital's down 6.5, Seagate's off 3.5, Micron's down 2.8, and Mylan's off 2.7. You know, if they didn't have Amazon out here today, well, I guess you could have something else giving it some juice. But
sure.
It's intriguing that the NDX is only up 7. I mean, you're at all-time highs, but the reality is that for Amazon moving like it's moving, it's like, okay.
Yeah, no, it's big numbers. And how many shares does Bezos have? Is it 80 million, I believe?
I believe it is. Let's go take a look. So, AMZN, PhDs. It's intense. It really is. Let's see. So,
I mean, you own 80 million shares.
Yeah, he just sold. He moved out, so he's just under 80 now. He's got 78,893,280. How's that?
Not bad, man. So you're looking at $1.6 billion added as of today as well? Yeah.
With a B.
With a B. I had to do it myself because in the head I said, in my own head, I said, okay, 160 million. No, that would be a $2 move. You know, and I always... to wrap your head around how much it really is, if you had 80 million shares of a stock that was trading at $1, if you were just trading penny stocks and you were able to acquire it, you'd be worth $80 million. Well, he's got 80 million shares of a $1,200 stock. And that's a quick way to, you're 1,200 times richer than a man worth $80 million, which is just a staggering way to, yeah.
It is, man.
Pretty crazy.
It really is. Yeah. I mean, and, you know, as you said a little bit earlier, you know, I expect, you're going to get pullbacks along the way, but we're at the beginning of the deal on Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why their PE is so out of whack in terms of, you know, the market is saying that, I mean, what is it? Yeah,
that's what I'm going to look at right now.
Justifiably, no matter what they're making right now, they're making a lot more in the future. Market knows that.
Right. 306 to 1.
Yeah. And that's where, you know.
You know, but if you picture that, what's happening is that if they got 50% of all sales on Friday, internet sales, it's like, okay, really? the internet sales were up 11% from last year.
Yeah, I mean, if they get anywhere near 50% of, holiday online purchases, that's going to be a staggering holiday season for them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Amazing.
Because like
Absolutely.
you say, well, online transactions are only going up, so.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy.
It is.
And that, they don't have they're not into the drugs yet, which they're going to get into. The groceries are a big deal. And that's like, they're growing the car parts business.
Yeah.
So there's big
And they have the
numbers
cloud
there.
business that's still, they're the leader of, and cloud
Right.
services are only going to grow, epically. Right.
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge. Let's go over and take a look at the euro. So when we talk about, the euro, the dollar, so the euro out here, you've had some nice volatility out here this morning. We reached a high of 119.61. Now you're at 119.23. And what you're doing here is that you're coming right back to where this baby went topside when the European markets opened, basically 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We started out at 119.18, and we're at 119.24. So this is going to be interesting to see, what this baby wants to do, because if you do, break like the 119.12, then you have a shot of going a lot lower. I'm not in that camp. I think the euro wants to go higher, but so this is a good space in order to basically look at the currency market in general. So
Sure.
if we go over, we take a look at the dollar. We'll do the index. We'll pull the index up and take a look at this index. Index. As the euro was going down, the dollar index went from 92.430. That got it to 92.695. Now, that's only just coming into basically where it broke down from this morning also. And there's still plenty of time, currency-wise, for some big action out here. So these currencies like moving around to 12:30, 1:30 in the afternoon. That's what it seems like. And then Europe slows down, so our dollar kind of slows down. But beginning of another week, and then of course we get window dressing this week, folks. It's hard to believe. Actually, let's talk about Tiger Dollars, Tom. It's hard to believe that.
Perfect. Yeah.
Next Sunday, that's it, right?
That's it, because December 1st is Friday, and we're going to run it through. Basically, we're going to run it through November, and November runs through. We're not going to end it on Friday. We're going to end it on Sunday, which ends December 3rd.
Okay.
And so I'm going to pull it up right now. Pull this over. So we're doing our holiday seal a little bit earlier. That way we can get the money over to the Salvation Army. We said, why not get it over there even at the beginning of December? They do a lot of great stuff during the holiday season as well. So right now you can get a 25% bonus on whatever you spend. Everybody gets a 25% bonus on whatever you spend. Normally, you only get between a 10 to 20% bonus. So normally if you're spending $500, you're getting a 10% bonus. So you're getting 550 Tiger Dollars. Now, you spend $500, you get a 25% bonus, so you get 125 Tiger Dollars. Immediately, you go from $500 to $625, and we'll donate a portion of that to the Salvation Army in your name. So depending, if you spend $1,000 or more, 10% of whatever you spend goes to the Salvation Army. If you spend under that, 5%. A couple of examples there. You spend $1,000, you get your 25% bonus, you end up with 1,250 Tiger Dollars, and $100 in your name gets donated to the Salvation Army. And this will run through Sunday, December 3rd, and whether you're already a subscriber, if you're already a subscriber, you should be using Tiger Dollars. Great way to add savings to any subscription. And if you plan on signing up anything in the future, whether it's a newsletter, whether it's a webinar, whether it's a Master Trader Series, Basil has a great Master Trader Series taking place Friday, December 8th, okay? So that's going to be a week from Friday. I encourage people, if you're interested, to go in that. Get some Tiger Dollars. You can fill out you can name your price on this, which is nice as well. Normally, they're just in 3 different price levels. In this, you can enter any amount you want, and you get 25% on top of that. And then, of course, the portion is donated to the Salvation Army. And it's great. We send them over a nice spreadsheet of the exact, your names, the donation level that correlates to it, and that's your donation. That's deductible. You'll get a letter correlating to it. Because it's not us giving it. It's the Tigers and the Tigresses, man. It is. And this is a good sale. And it's always enjoyable, man, getting to make that drive over to the local Salvation Army and drop off that check. Because it's real money and it does a real good. It's a cool deal. It is.
It is.
Definitely.
Really
so
is.
Check it out.
That administration-wise, with charities in general, folks, okay, if you hunt the Salvation Army, you'll see they're going to have one of the smallest administrative costs out there. The
Yes.
money actually goes to helping people on a continual basis.
Right.
So,
For every dollar that they receive, they're donating, and I'm not even going to pick a number because I don't know what it is. We'll try and look it up, but whether it's, 90 cents on the dollar, 85 cents on the dollar, 95, it is top of the range for major nonprofits, for sure.
big time. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow up 75, NASDAQ up 4, S&P's up 3. Coming right back.
Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has put together the finest programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 8 hours a day, starting at 9 a.m. as Larry Pesavento kicks us off with Trade What You See. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. Swim lessons from TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim is now at 11 a.m., followed by Basil Chapman at 12 noon. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN.com. Educating investors. Learn how to trade options with swim lessons. Brought to you by TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. Next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Tom and Tommy O'Brien. We're looking right now. Dow positive by 72 points, NASDAQ positive by 2, and S&P's positive by 2 as well.
Yeah, percentage-wise, so we got out here. Dow's up 0.2%. S&Ps and NASDAQ are really flat. You know? So bottom line is that they must be basically getting that turkey down their stomach and figuring out, like, okay, what are we going to do here?
Can you pull up what is moving the Dow stocks?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm always interested, of course, price weighted. There's going to be some high price stocks that are positive today, and they're going to be the movers and the shakers.
Yeah, no doubt. So 3M is putting 19 positive points, Home Depot 14, United Health 10, Travelers 5. Taken away from it, Chevron 5 negative, Apple 3 negative, DuPont 3 negative, McDonald's 2 negative. You know, so
Yeah, I mean, look on the left, right? You have the top 3 stocks: $234, $174, $214.
So true.
Yeah,
right.
Every
Amazing.
time. Yeah.
It really is. It's deceiving, man. I mean,
it totally is.
It's you know, and then
it's not a fair representation of what's going on for the market capitalization of even those 30 stocks, let alone that it's only 30. And that's another like skew of only looking at 30 stocks and only looking at their price difference. But we discuss it in depth, and that's why the Dow can swing a little differently than something like, you know, S&P 500.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Yeah.
And, you know, as we're talking, so the dollar just went positive by 18 ticks. The euro's negative by 17. That being said, though, now you get bonds on the move. So you get the 10-year flat, the 30-year is down 1 tick. Those are both just down. So we're going to get this market's going to be moving around quite a bit.
It's wild, man. Stay tuned, folks. We got swim lessons, of course, coming up right now. Then Basil Chapman at noon. And check out Basil's Master Trader Series taking place next Friday in those Tiger Dollars. And then, of course, we got Steve Rhodes, Dave White. Tom, you'll be back this afternoon. Have a great day, man. Thanks so much.
Have a great one, folks. Have a safe one.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.